optimizing your workflow. Before you resolve, you just have the agentic platform YOLO for you. Do as much research as you can, breaking this thing down to understand why you cannot resolve it is a more determined step, as opposed to having an agent do it. Again, you want as much determinism as possible, and the AI is just there to orchestrate the show. That is how we get to our reliable system. Something to note, though, it is a very one-sided relationship. An agent can work without a skill, but a skill cannot work without an agent. All you would have is this really smart-looking markdown file that is essentially a business operating procedure with no one to actually go and do the work. Whereas an agent doesn't need a skill in order to do its job, as you've seen in this video. Okay, so we now understand agents, we understand harnessing, we understand what a skill is. But I'm sure you've also heard the term of a sub-agent. And a sub-agent is literally just an agent like we have in our chat window here in VS Code. So what we're doing with a sub-agent is we are creating a fork from the main branch. So instead of us having this main chat window over here where we've been talking about our daily news, if I wanted to, I could run a sub-agent that would essentially click off of this main chat over here and go and do a specific task or something that I needed it to do, so that it doesn't bloat our main context window. Because remember, the context window is very important. We don't want to bloat it with things that we don't need. But if we can be way more efficient and put certain parts of our workflow process in their own little isolated windows, that means we don't bloat this main context window. So it's a lot more efficient from a token usage perspective, especially if it's part of a really long skill chain. And I'm not going to go into that too much in depth in this video. I have a whole one that I'll link in the description below for skill training, and we talk about sub-agents in here. Just know that a sub-agent is literally the same thing. You can define a specific model. So if you didn't want it to run in Opus, you could make it run in Haiku or Sonnet. It will run in its own little context window, and we do that to preserve the session context from our main window. Or we might want to do it for a specific tool boundary. So we could give it the scope of only accessing specific tools, which helps with security and things like that. Or we could have
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the expert's hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are... And the shot! Goal! Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Johnson. And now the breakaway. Menu. Fofana. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Greenwood.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Esteval! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that has been cut short. Johnson. Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. Chance to deliver. Johnson. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Greenwood. Tries a shot! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Morata, nicely weighted ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's another good win of the ball. Greenwood, Ederson. Morata receives it in a good position here. Has to go back here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Obviously, there are far more complexities behind each of these. I have got these guys in the description below. Otherwise, you can leave some comments and I'll get back to you.
Menu makes a dash for it. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's beaten the last man. Caceres clears without hesitation. Greenwood wins the duel this time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Sao, played right into his path. Ederson, Fofana, Antonio Silva. And that has been slung wide. Real chance here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sao.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Greenwood with 2 goals already to his name. Uche tries to play it through. Sao! Brilliant from Sao! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So could they be onto something here? And this is Morata. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
And that would help you build a more reliable workflow process, or a skill, which is what we want. But then if you had a mostly known part, but it had unpredictable steps inside it, again, that's where you would mix the two and take a hybrid approach of a skill scaffolding with the agentic substeps. Again, trying into the part where it should self-learn and ultimately build something more predictable. Then, if you needed a security boundary or you wanted context isolation as part of skill chaining, that's where you want to start bringing in custom sub-agents for specific tasks that you would then feed back up to the top if they needed to as a part of that chain. And then finally, if you didn't want to manage any of this stuff yourself or you weren't really technically inclined to do it, go with a pre-engineered harness because that's going to be the fastest way to get you where you want to go just by using natural language. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Obviously, there are far more complexities behind each of these. I have got these guys in the description below.
And here is the first touch of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Zaire Emery. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Zaire Emery. Now Estevao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Uche. Hekimolu. Oh, easy pickings there. Greenwood. And this is Morata. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And this is Morata. It's Morata! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has 2. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cleared away. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Zaire Emery. Johnson pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Fofana.
To perform a specific task. So instead of bloating our main fraud code session with all of those tools and all of those requests that we ask, we have different sub-agents who are going to perform those requests for us and only return the information that we need. So instead of our conversation being 6,000 tokens, the 6,000 tokens or 60,000 tokens get done in our sub-agent workflow window, and it only pushes back the answer that we need, which is roughly about 500 tokens, into our main session. So we don't have any of that bloat, we don't have any of those problems that we've had before. And there's no need for Claude to compact this main session, and none of the context that we have gets filled with things that we don't really need. So we've always been able to do this, and we can do it in many different ways, and there's skill training that can form a part of this and other things. I have a separate video on that, so I'm not going to cover those concepts here. But understanding this is important because workflows directly affect our sub-agent orchestration layer. Currently, Claude is our main orchestrator window, so we have that main chat window, and let's just say we wanted to go and call 6 sub-agents. That's perfectly fine. Most of the time it's accurate. But at scale, that can start to become problematic because Claude is still orchestrating all of these agents. It's got to keep track of what they're doing. It has to manage requests, who runs next, what are they going to be running, any reasoning involved with that before it gets sent down to the sub-agent there. It also has to manage the results. So it can get quite a lot to manage, especially when we start to look at scale. Essentially, we have our manager over here who loses track of everything because of the things that I
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
The whole intermediate state.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's being shifted off it. Orsolini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he plays one through. Uche. Ronaldo chasing after it. And here's Marmouche. Johnson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the man...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's a quick one. He's being urged to shoot. Mumbanya, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cherki powering forward here, and he's managed to get free. He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! And that is a little undercooked. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Johnson. And here's Marmouche. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. And he can thump it away. And it's Timber. Orsolini. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Orsolini running with intent. Orsolini finding himself in space. Shot a goal!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, he's seen that early. Use the... Can he finish?
You can check the phases in here. We have our scope. You can see the agent that ran 31,000 tokens for that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's really well cleared. Uche. Well, that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And he is dashing away. Shoots! It's a loose ball. And that is as much as we have time for. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do. And
validated novelty, market feasibility, and total information, so we can understand whether our idea is actually good. We then stress test it. The top-ranked idea is attacked by 3 skeptics in parallel, each with a distinct lens, which is really important when you're doing this, and it's actually just part of persona prompting, which is something I mentioned last week in another video, because each person here from their own lens is trying to find a fatal flaw in this idea that we're about to put forward. And then finally, in its synthesized phase, it's going to write an honest investor pitch that must confront every objection head on. So its use cases go well beyond just doing software development like PR requests, code-based crawling, code reviews, things like that. You can use this for so many ideas or business ideas that you might have, and an audit might be another one. There are several audit types here. This type of thing would be really valuable having all these agents done. But like I said, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. And realistically, you've already seen that the tokens rack up really, really fast. So using this for everything, like an idea, is probably not going to be the best approach. Unless you're really looking for that $1 million idea that you want to make sure you actually progress with, then I definitely think this could be worthwhile. Then if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see that it saved that script that I spoke about earlier, that workflow.js. So in this case, it created startup forge with a bunch of numbers.js, and it's offering to tweak it for it. So like I said, this file might be static, but you can edit it. If you're technically inclined, you can go in there and add whatever you want to this thing. You don't have to be technically inclined because Claude will obviously do it for you based on your natural language. And it's blatantly asking me here, do I want to tweak it in any way? Bump up the idea count, add a loop until no fatal objections, refinement loop, or swap the domain that we're in. We could make very specific angles here if we wanted to. You can then click on the script and take a look at it. Most of it is in pretty clear English over here. So we have the name, product forge, the description of what it's doing, when to use. In this case, it's using it specifically for a demo of fan art, pipeline, judge panel, and adversarial verification pattern. So if I ever wanted to rerun this test, it would be saved, and I would be able to rerun it based on the conditions that we put inside the description over there. And for those of you wondering, yes, you can use a different model in here. You wouldn't have to use Opus or Sonnet for any of this stuff. You could tell it to use Haiku as a part of your initial request when you're starting to talk to it here, or again, you could come into the script and edit it yourself if you wanted to. But why do that? Just have your requirements ready up front. Make sure you come to it with a very specific request here. I think that's how you're going to get the most out of using this. The more clarity that we provide the system up front, the better the output is that we're going to have down the line. So I've just asked Claude to do that exactly right now, because you can use different phases inside the script. So some of them could run in Haiku, maybe for discovery, if that's what you want to use. Hey, I'm Ansel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the AI Transformation Academy and why you might want to consider joining. The short version, this is a community where you make your business AI native and learn about it in a practical way. You'll know how to rebuild the way your business operates using the AI operating system model that I built to run my own consultancy. By the end of your first 30 days, you'll have changed the way that you work and operate your entire business. People inside are already doing this, from beginner-level automation to fully fledged business systems running their day-to-day operations. And these are just the people who told me about it. So who is this community actually for? If you've been watching AI content for months and haven't felt anything yet because of the overwhelming amount of information, this is for you because you are not alone. That's probably half the people who join. You understand the concept, maybe you've tried a little bit of tools, but there's a gap between watching someone build and actually building for yourself. This community closes.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So Moussa Sow raring to go from the off. The Senegalese frontman looking right up for it here. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee...
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Uche actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ajax with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
Esteval! Brilliant from Esteval! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Milan have their lead. Uche. Timber. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Morata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a searching pass. Hekimolu has the space to scheme. Has a look up and delivers. And that has been knocked clear. In once more. It's a goal kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Johnson, he's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. And he thumps it clear. And it's Timber. Timber ventures forward. And this is Ronaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's hoisted clear. Greenwood. And this is Morata. Now it's Johnson. Oh, played right into his path. And he is dashing away. Now can the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. And that has been cleared. Uche. Timber. Timber's cross. Terrific effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Estevao. Zaire Emery providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Morata. Mainoo. Greenwood. He's found... It's Greenwood! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan palpably stronger, better, superior. Estevao is fouled. No second thought, a straight red card. Ajax are down to 10 men. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Sao. He is through here. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Mainoo. The whistle's gone and that's it for the first half.
Milan are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Milan up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough.
Percentage now, David? 340? Carbon? Okay. Just refresh it. Refresh it. 109. Carbon.
And we get things going again. And he's let fly! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Looking for option. Real chance! He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Sao! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Oh, good finish! Back to within one! Interesting! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. That is good strength. And he's cut it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sao. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Forced to go. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great vision. Now it's Zaire Emery. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's going to go a long way. Ramsdale did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zaire Emery. That's destined for the flank. And he's quick to return it. A lot of space ahead of him. Milan can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
He's gone for goal. Johnson. Greenwood being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Morata. Stood up well to him there. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. This looks promising. Zaire Emery!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Morata. And reclaimed it in a trice. Zaire Emery. No, that's been intercepted. Esteval is having the time of his life here. Ederson. Now Esteval. Now it's Zaire Emery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, they can break here. Now, can they get him away? Esteval.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Greenwood. Timber makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Timber. That has been slung wide. Menu plays a sharp little ball here. Hekimolu, and he's managed to get free.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Just needed better contact.
David, you are 328.
So, third corner of the game. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, well played, well played. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Vargas. 5 minutes to add. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zaire Emery. Marmouche. So what can they make of this? And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
哎，对，是他们 schedule 还是你 schedule 这个 meeting？哦，OK OK，行，那再说，好，拜拜。